Watching the class. I thought it. So, okay, I think everyone can hear me properly, right? Naufal, okay, so many people joined with me. Let me see the names and details. Okay, welcome Aftab, Samreen, Atsa, Naufal, Zara, Sarah Arshad, Anis, Agent, I don't know. Okay. Yes, hello. Mad. Bits of, I don't know. Who is that? Then Zara, Adwaid, Kasturi. Okay. Dayan, okay, fine. Arunima. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's get. Okay, hope I'm audible to you, right? Okay, fine. Let's go. Ready? See, this is today we'll be doing, the questions from the previous years on life process chapter. So without delay, let us get to the questions, guys. So what is the first question that we are seeing there? In human alimentary canal, name the site of complete digestion of various components of food. Explain the process of digestion. Name the site of complete digestion of various components of food. Which is that place where complete digestion occurs? Where is it? Come on. Let's go. Without delay. Yes, guys, come on. Answer me on the text, okay? Answer me. Then based on that, I will give you merits. But those who are not in their right name, please write the correct name. Okay, the merit goes to Jerin, small intestine. Okay, mad by who is that? tell your name. Then only I can call you by the name. Okay, Zara, correct. Small intestine. Okay, first three people only will take the merits. For any question, it will be first three people. So it is Jarin, then Mad Bites, just Mad Bits. I don't know what is the correct name. Unni, okay, Unni, okay, fine, Unni. And the third one will be Zara Sheikh. Okay, explain the process of digestion. So in that, what guys you have to tell, the process, explain the process of digestion. You have to say three major steps: in mouth, okay, in stomach, in intestine. I have given you the notes like that, right? So same way you have to write. So in mouth, what happens? Only the digestion of carbohydrate, isn't it? Starch changes to maltose, and that's only in mouth by salivary amylase. In stomach, what about stomach? In stomach, we have digestion only for protein, and that's by pepsin. And don't forget to talk about what pepsin's role plus HCl and mucus role. Okay, HCl to active, and don't forget to talk about what pepsin's role plus HCl and mucus role. Okay, HCl to activate pepsin and mucus. A mucus to protect from HCl's activity. Correct. Okay, and that's only for protein. Correct only. And then in intestine, we have all the three digestions. Hope you remember that. Number one is carbohydrate. The maltose which comes on there becomes glucose in the presence of a pancreatic amylase. And then secondly, protein, the amino acids, the peptides will become amino acids. And fat first undergoes the churning action, emulsification, and after that emulsification, that's not digestion basically. That is just a kind of mechanical process. As there is no digestive enzymes there, and emulsification is done by juice. And after emulsification, the fat droplets will be converted into fatty acid and glycerol. Okay, let's go for the next question today. When I ask only, you have to text the answer. Okay, list in tabular form three difference between arteries and veins. So you have to tell only one difference between an artery and a vein. Text me, let me see. Anybody can text. Only one difference between artery and vein. Go. The first three will be the winners. There will be a small lag between me talking and you texting there. So let us see one difference between artery and vein. Okay. First merit goes to Unni Krishnan. Okay. Okay. Sarah. Second is Sarah. And arteries transport blood from the heart to different body parts. Okay. Arteries transport blood from the heart to different body parts. Okay. Third is Amreen. The difference is not given there. Amreen. From body. Okay, correct. Second, you explained. So this time it goes to Unni, Sarah, and Amreen. So let us check the other differences between these two. Number one, artery carries pure blood, oxygenated blood. Vein carries impure blood, deoxygenated blood. Okay. Number two, arteries are having less lumen, less narrow lumen. Narrow lumen means space is very less there. Veins have wide lumen. Okay. Those who don't know the answers might write down in between. Okay, and keep texting the answers also. So vein has wide lumen, artery has narrow lumen. Third one, artery is under pressure. Under pressure, arteries, arteries walls are under pressure, but vein is not having that much of high pressure. Fourth one, artery doesn't have valves, but vein have valves. So these are the four major differences that you have. And with that, I think you can rock and roll. Okay. Now, let's go for the next question. Get your answers ready, and the moment I throw the question, pass it, okay, and text it. And that is the way to so many merits you can score on such days. Don't miss that. So list the three kinds of blood vessels a human circulatory system and write their function in tabular form. Three kinds and their function. Okay, question 3. Three kinds of blood vessels and their function. You have to write the three blood vessels name and their functions. Come on, in single answer, single text. Okay, don't write two texts or three lines, so I will not be able to read that. Name the three and each one's one function. Come on, go. Your time starts now. Okay. Here we have First answer is correct only, but what about the functions? Functions. Each one's function also you have to text. Okay. Those who don't know how to text fast, they can use your mic and talk, Google mic will be helping you a lot for that. All right, deoxygenated to the heart, artery, Zara, artery, capillary vein, okay. Artery, vein, capillaries, okay. So, Dunia, agree. Then function also. Away from the heart, artery and blood away from the heart. Okay, Samreen. So I think function is taking time for you. So Unni and then Zara and Saduni will take the merit for this question. Okay, artery, vein and capillary. Samreen, artery is the blood away from your vein, carry blood back towards, and capillaries. What is correct? Samreen, you also take a merit for this question. Very good. Guys, let us go for the next question. Okay, the kinds of blood vessels in the human circulatory system, and write the function in tabular form. Functions, you have to just write it in tabular form. You please note your merits, and when you come for the next class, don't forget to take the merits updated from me. And remember, the merits are wonderful gifts for you. So question number 4. The breathing cycle is rhythmic, whereas exchange of gas is a continuous process. The breathing cycle is rhythmic, whereas exchange of gas is a continuous process. Justify the statement. Breathing cycle is rhythmic. Exchange of gas is continuous process. Listen to me. Let me explain that answer. So breathing cycle is rhythmic means we just breathe up, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out, breathe in. That's why it's a rhythmic process. Whereas exchange of gas is a continuous process. Means what? Exchange of gas is happening continuously from the alveoli to from alveoli of the lungs to blood, and same way from the tissues and in between tissues and blood. So it's a continuous. There is no rhythmic activities. There is no stopping or adding in what exchange of gas there. So that is why that question is being treated like that. The justification has to be clearly told for exam, that breathing happens in and out. There is a clear rhythm in that, but exchange of gas is continuously between alveoli and. Okay, that is how. Okay, if I ask you a question to answer, then only you have to answer. Okay, only let's go for B in that. What happens if the conducting tubes of circulatory system develops a leak? State in brief, how could this be avoided? This is a thought-provoking question. What happens if the conducting tubes of circulatory system develops a leak? State in brief, how could this be avoided? Okay, this. Anybody has the answer for this question? You can text now. What happens if the conducting tubes develops a leak? Okay, and how can we avoid it? State in brief, how could this be avoided? Come on, go. Go. Let's see who is going to give the answer for this. Such kind of questions are really troublesome horse questions. Generally, CBSE gives such questions for checking whether child learn in depth or not. Yes, Ninja Warrior. Hi, but tell your name. Otherwise, I'll call you Ninja. I cannot give you what your merits. Okay. So let us see. I think I'm not able to get an answer from people. Yes, Summit Islam. Okay, Summit. Okay, good. So now I'll not call Summit Islam. I'll call Ninja Warrior instead of Summit. Okay, inshallah. So I think this answer I need to explain to you. What happens if conducting tubes of circulatory system develops a leak? Use common sense. If the conducting system develops a leak, blood will be lost too much, isn't it? Secondly, when blood is lost too much, the blood pressure keeps decreasing because nothing is there to pump, isn't it? So number one, loss of blood and pressure will decrease. State in brief, how could this be avoided? So generally the body avoids it by using what? Giving a clot, right? Blood will be clotting there. Blood will be, the leak, the cut part will be plugged with a blood clot. That's the answer for that. Okay, it's not a direct question from the book, but it's of course something indirect which has to be looked into. Question C. How opening and closing of stomata takes place? This is a serious question, guys. How opening and closing of stomata take place? Look. Carefully listen to me. There we need to apply our thoughts and in the right way. Listen, let me tell you what is that. So number one, it is about somebody just if you know Alif, she's trying to call me, but I'm taking the lessons from the book. I mean from the mobile. So if you have a connection with Alif, please call her and tell her to get into the YouTube, live and listen to the classes. She thinks she came here just now and she left back. So thank you. That will be a great help for me. Let me continue the question. How opening and closing of stomata take place? Stomata opens, stomata closes. That is not the answer. Listen. Number one. When use your brain and think. When stomata needs to throw water, use their common sense. When stomata needs to throw water, when it has excess water or less water. What is your thought? Come on, text me. When it is excess water or less water. Okay, Unni has given a perfect answer for this one. Correct, Unni. And this question I told I'll not be giving what merit I was about to discuss. Unni knows the answer. Yeah, Ryan, correct. When excess water is there, plant wants to throw it, isn't it? Excess water means plant would like to throw it. So when excess water enters the guard cells, what will happen to the guard cells? Guard cells will bulge. So when guard cells bulge, stomata will open. That is the sequence of the process. Hope you understand me. I repeat. Number one, there is excess water. Stepwise, you have to answer this. There is excess water in the plant due to what? So many activities. Plant absorb large amount of water. Number two, excess water will enter into the guard cells and make it swollen up. Number three, when guard cells swell up, stomata opens. Okay, now let's go for the opposite way. When there is less water in stomata or less water in the plant, the guard cells also will have less water. It will shrink slowly. When guard cells shrink, stomata closes. Some people confused answering this question. Okay, so hope it is very clear. Let us go for now question number 5. Draw a diagram of the front view of a human heart and label any 6 parts, including at least 2 that are concerned with arterial blood supply to the heart muscle. 2 parts concerned with arterial blood supply to the see. So now what you have to answer in this question that are concerned with arterial blood supply to the heart muscles. Arterial blood supply to the heart muscles. So that what you have to tell me is in a heart diagram, if you draw a diagram of a heart, which are the 2 parts that you will label for label showing arterial blood supply to the heart muscles. Come on, that is our question. Anyone can text me. So Unni has answered me pulmonary artery and aorta. Aftab has told me right ventricle. Sarah Arshad has told upper and lower vena cava. Okay, so now look at the question once again. Any 2 parts that are concerned with arterial blood supply to heart muscles. Heart muscles. The blood has to be supplied to heart muscles. That means the artery should bring blood to the heart muscles. So that is the question's trouble here. Okay, it is which one? There are so many kinds of artery. Aorta. First part you have to tell is aorta. Aorta, aorta which comes out from the left ventricle. Aorta, and aorta's first division is there. First branch of aorta is there, which is to the to the heart itself. These are the 2 answers for this one. Okay, aorta and its first branch. Okay, so be careful. If the left ventricle, right ventricle, and all will not be able to give the answer for this one. Oh, don't answer in advance. Oh my God, some people are answering in advance. Okay, describe in brief the function of kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. In this question, listen to me and answer only. You cannot answer whatever you like. Okay, in this question, describe in brief the function of kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra. Don't answer till I say the question. I need the function of urethra only. Come on, go. Let me see the function of urethra. That is what you have to text me. And such people only will take a merit for this question. Function of urethra. Anis, come on. Urethra only. Just one word will do. Okay, to remove. Okay, fine. Okay, Unni will come with the hundreds of merits today. Oh my God. Unni, well done. Okay, yes, correct. Unni took the first merit. Sakib took the second merit. Wonderful. And Okay, and that is Amrin Malik, the third merit. Okay, so the merit. So this one is over. Unni, Saqib, and Amrin. Please keep writing your merits with the questions whatever asked. Okay, Sarah, be fast in answering. Okay, the three only I'll be connecting. So the answer, don't find the answer for any question well in advance and text me, because I will ask whatever I like from there. You understood my method? So be careful. Now let's go for the next question, guys. Question number 7. Explain the process of breakdown of glucose in a cell in the presence of oxygen and the absence of oxygen. This question is what process of breakdown of glucose in a cell, the presence of oxygen, the absence of oxygen. This is nothing but the tree diagram is there now in respiration chapter. Tree diagram with the three branches. Okay, and you look like this has two answers. No, it has three answers, because in the presence of oxygen it's only through mitochondria. In the absence of oxygen it is through it's by yeast as well as yeast as well as muscles, isn't it? So anaerobic respiration happens for yeast as well as muscles, and this is only for mitochondria. So this question has actually three class answers for this one. Now you are going to take your merit. Okay, carefully listen. Take your merit. Okay, carefully listen to my question from here. What is the question? You have to tell me two answers. One word, second word. Okay, carefully listen to me. The question is, what is the product of yeast and muscle? First yeast, then muscle. The product's name only. Come on, fast. After this respiration, what is the product of yeast and muscle? Let us see who wins the merit this time. Go. Okay. First is again Unni. Oh my God, Unni. You are everywhere, Unni. Others, where are you? Okay. No, Janu's vlog. I need a name, otherwise I cannot call your name. Okay. Okay. Second is Saqib. I can't understand Saqib. We didn't do the full. And third is Sarah, the products of this and that. Third is Navneet, Krishna Navneet. You are the third one. Okay. MashaAllah. So answer is ethanol and lactic acid. Some people are waiting for need to answer. Look that and copy paste. No, you have to answer. Okay. So if you copy and paste that, you are not going to get what the answer. Only might give wrong answers anytime. Only people are behind you. Be careful. All right. So by the way, if at all you didn't get the merits, also don't worry. If your answer you have given is ethanol and lactic acid, you are perfectly right. So guys, now let's go for the next question. Ready? I think you are here working hard for this. You are enjoying the session, and you are going to get benefited with every such Saturday session. Never miss it. Now let me go for question number 8. Okay, this is question number 8. Some people must already have got the question paper with them, and you can practice it well in advance and come to me. Okay, no worries. But then suddenly I'll change the questions also. Let us go for this question. Left it 4 parts in the given diagram. You have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 parts are there. Out of that, they asked only 4 parts. Wait. Here, merit question. I'll tell you before that. What are the two functions represented in this diagram? Okay, so let us try to label the part. This is going to lungs, and what this is called pulmonary artery, isn't it? The only artery carrying impure blood. And these are the lung alveoli, the tissue and lung and pulmonary vein, getting back to what the heart aorta. And then the left ventricle is the aorta, and this the cells, and to the right ventricle it enters as superior or inferior vena cava. So number 1 is pulmonary vein, number 2 are lungs, tissues in lungs, number 3 is what? Pulmonary artery, number 4 is aorta, number 5 is tissues and other body parts, and number 6 is inferior and superior vena cava. Okay, now what is your question based on this for getting a merit? Come on, every question you can score a merit. What are the two functions represented in this diagram? Look, wait, this question's answer is in another way. Okay, the two functions represent the diagram is what? Basically very simple. One, movement of blood. Blood goes through what? Lungs to heart, heart to lungs to heart, and heart to tissue to heart, and that's called double circulation. So that is what the function represents in this diagram, double circulation. But my question is not that. You have to give 2-word answers. Okay, carefully listen to me. 2 words are there as answers, and what are the words? Number 1, listen, there are 2 words. One word is the name for this circulation. One word is the name for this circulation. So what is the name for heart to lungs to heart circulation? What is the name for heart to heart circulation? First lung, then tissue. Write the names in order. First lung circulation's name, tissues circulation the name. Let's go and get this. Come on, guys. Let me see. Waiting for your answer. This time also Unni will rock. I don't know. Unni, where are you? That's wonderful. People are. Yes. Okay. 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 Go. 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 No name is there. I think you don't know the name. Last. One more minute waiting. Then I will enter to the name because we have less time to. Correct. This time, Navneet rocks. Okay. Pulmonary and systemic circulation. Second one is for Samreen Malik. Very good, mashallah. Keep going. And third is Noel. Noel, well done, dear. Okay, this time the merit goes to Navneet, Samreen, and Noel. Very good, wonderful. And let's go for the next question. Okay, ready for the next question? And that is, okay, let's check the question. What is double circulation in human beings? Why is it necessary? There are two parts for this question. Be careful. What is double circulation? Is double circulation. You know the answer already. Circulation through, at same time. Human being, the blood passes simultaneously at same time it passes through lungs to heart and tissue to heart. Use that word, okay? In human being, the blood passes simultaneously at same time it passes through lungs to heart and tissue to heart simultaneously, and that's why it's called as double circulation. And why is it necessary? Why is it necessary is the question for you. Come on, just try to give answer in 2-3 words. Okay, one sentence, smallest possible sentence. Come on, why is double circulation necessary for human? That is your question. Let us see who scores. Those who missed the session, they might be crying at the end because so many merits are gone out of the hands. And those who attend the sessions after 5 sessions, they'll be the top winner of the merits and will take the fabulous gifts. Okay. Okay. Maddie, okay, to maintain body temperature and high energy needs, to maintain body temperature in mammals, to regulate the body temperature. Okay. All right. The first 3 merit goes to Maddie. Maddie Bits, I forgot the name again. Oh my god. Okay, that's in Unni only, right? Okay. Unni, and then Neha and Sarah. Okay. Great job, great job. The correct answer is, why is it necessary? In order to maintain high energy requirement of the mammals as well as body temperature management. 2 points are there. Okay. So, Aftab, it was correct, but it was a bit late from your side. You have to not only listen to the questions, but also decipher what I want from the question. Maybe directly I'll ask the answer for the question, or I will make my own question from there. And you have to be very fast at texting it to me. If your texting is slow, you can use your mic button, give the answer, and hopefully it will give you the correct, the achievement. You will be reaching the merit. Question number 10. Let's get for this question. Name 2 different ways in which glucose is oxidized to provide energy in various organs. And just now you notice we repeated this question, right? So name 2 ways. Answer is aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Right? Any 2 difference between the 2 ways of oxidation of glucose in? Right? Any 2 difference between the 2 ways of oxidation of glucose in organism? 2 differences between the 2 ways of oxidation of glucose in organism. Start thinking. What is that? 2 different ways in which glucose is oxidized to provide energy in various organisms. That is first question. Write any 2 differences between the 2 ways of oxidation of glucose. That means differences between anaerobic and aerobic respiration. Right. So aerobic, one difference you all know, aerobic happens in large amount of air, presence of air, the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic happens in the absence of oxygen, right, or lack of oxygen. Anaerobic can be either absence in yeast and lack in muscle. Lack means is there little but not too much is not there, isn't it? So that way, if the question comes, let us see. So in this case, what is our answer? Second part, we have to be careful. Carefully listen. I'm going to throw the merit question. First difference I told you, that is what aerobic and anaerobic, air, presence of oxygen, absence of oxygen. Second difference, you can answer in 2 words, 2 or 3 words. One sentence, go. What is the second difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? Go. Your time starts now. Let us see. Unni got, I think, 7, 8 minutes. All the questions you have given, except one. I'm noting it, Unni. Okay. Wonderful, man. Keep it up. So, what is the difference? Second difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Second difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Okay, all right. Here, I'm waiting for yeah, of course. Okay, Noel. Release of oxygen is more. More energy. Noel, that is not a direct answer from our book. Don't Google out for answers, okay? That might take out in a wrong way. I didn't mean that you Googled out, but that's not the correct answer. The right answer is okay. We get 3 minutes right now. One we got a merit for Unni, and then second for Neha, Nimi. Okay, fine. Energy is more in aerobic. Okay, Insal. Okay, Insal. Even though she didn't completely tell it, Insal you take to 1 merit for this one. Okay, more in aerobic means it's understood. Less in anaerobic. So Unni, Neha, and Insal will take 1 merit. Noel also, for this time being, I'll give 1 merit for him. Yes, answered it. Let us go for the next question, guys. Okay. Tell your friends who didn't join. Okay, inform them, text them, and tell them to join fast, otherwise these many merits they are going to miss. Okay, we have only 40 participants right now. Look at that, we have around 100 people there, right? Right, only three difference between aerobic and aerobic. Third difference also. Now see the question. This question. See, that's the beauty of reading one question, second and third, same question. So these are very important questions. You must have not that. Third, one more difference is required. So in that case, what will we do? In aerobic, the oxygen undergoes complete oxygen is completely utilized, right? And complete oxidation of glucose happens. What is the answer? Complete oxidation of glucose and gives carbon dioxide energy. Whereas in anaerobic, incomplete oxidation. So carbon dioxide plus one more carbon structure will be remaining, like ethanol or lactic acid. And in lactic acid case, there is no carbon dioxide also, right? Lactic acid is directly energy. So complete oxidation and incomplete oxidation will be the third difference that you are going to write, if at all here. And remember, this kind of answers should be presented in 2 column ways. Okay, aerobic and anaerobic. Difference 1, it's a counter. Difference 2, counter. Difference 3, counter. Like that, when you write, you'll be perfectly getting the full marks awarded by the teacher, inshallah. Let us go for question number 12. Name the process by which Autotop prepare their own food. Allah, everybody is jumping to answer it. Okay, everyone knows that, and that's called photosynthesis. Okay, let's go for B in that list. List the 3 events which occur during this process. Look. We are remembering that 3 major events happening during photosynthesis. Help me, okay? I'm going to tell that. Maybe while telling, I'll miss one. And if you feel that missing one, you're going to take a merit. Okay? Carefully listen to me. When I tell the answer, I will say, one missed step, and the remaining step I will say. So the missed step you have to find out and fill there. Then you take the merits. Ready? Let's go. Number one, step number 1, absorption of light by chlorophyll, okay, or the pigments or chloroplast or whatever it is. Okay, second one, reduction of carbon dioxide to glucose. So one step I missed. What is that missing step? Come on, text me first. Let's see. Farzana, where are you? Come on. Okay. Correct. One sentence. So many people are answering into. Okay. First one is Atsa. Second one is. Ayo. God shall shrink and close. Right now you are answering it. Janu, I think, oh my God, he's seeing the live from the starting. He has to hit the live button again, otherwise, you'll be answering the first questions and all. Oh my God. Anyway, let me see the answers in the order. First, I got from Atsa. Then I think second, I got from Unni. And third, I got from Arunima. Okay, Arunima, welcome, welcome. Where are you, Arunima? Okay, so this time, Unni first Atsa, well done, Atsa. Keep it up. Atsa, Unni, and Arunima are the people who back the merits. Oh my God. Sarah, answer is right, but at the end it is coming up top. It's correct, but at the end, you have to be the first among the three to get the merits. That is the trouble in our classes, right? Okay, but you are able to catch it. I'm sure about that. Question number 3 in this case, state 2 sources from which plants obtain nitrogen for synthesis of proteins and other compounds. Okay, this is very important and people used to skip this. Okay, come on, tell me, what is the answer? 2 sources of nitrogen. What is the answer? 2 sources of nitrogen. Go ahead. Let me drink little water. Come on, text me fast. Let me come and read 2 sources of nitrogen. Who gave it? All right, let me see the answers. Okay. From the soil and the atmosphere. Okay, correct answer. That is from Unni again. Second, soil and atmosphere. Correct. In soil, okay. Splitting of water. Oh, Kasturi's answer is little later. Previous question's answer. Okay. And bacteria and atmospheric nitrogen. Bacteria in soil. Okay, Jarin, like that you say bacteria in soil. So this time it is for Unni. Then Imsal and Jarin, they are the one who collected the merits for this question. Guys, this question is a troublesome question. Be careful. It is always a troubling question. Children mostly won't answer it. It's from soil and atmosphere. Okay, let us get to the next question. Okay, that is in the next session. Question number 13. Describe the mechanism of breathing in human beings. Under normal conditions, what is the rate of breathing per minute? And why does the rate of breathing increase by 20 to 25 times during vigorous exercise? Okay, so describe the mechanism of breathing in human beings. There, in this question, in this particular area, you have to very carefully answer. Describe the mechanism. So, the mechanism is not clearly, not in depth explained in the textbook. But then you have to arrange it neatly, carefully. Listen to me. Okay. So, what is the mechanism? Basically, it's a mechanical kind of stuff. Mechanism means what? Mechanism is mechanical means machine like. Okay. There is no need of doing any special things. We don't have to purposely pull in or pull out. It will automatically go in and out. That's what it's like a machine like at all. So that's why mechanism is being taught. So remember, you have to think about ribs. I mean, the diaphragm and the ribs. So ribs out, diaphragm down. Okay. Step 1 is what? The ribs are pushed out, diaphragm pushed down. So when diaphragm down, ribs out, the second step will be what? The volume of the lungs increase and thus the pressure decrease. Not my point. Second step, volume increase, pressure decrease. So third step, atmospheric pressure is more than lung pressure. So air automatically get inside the lungs. Okay. So that's called inspiration. So 3 steps, which are the ribs out and diaphragm down. Step 1. Step 2, the volume of the lung or the thoracic cavity increase, but pressure decrease. Step 3, as pressure is more in atmospheric air rushes into the lungs, a process called inspiration. Now let us try the opposite. Ribs down, diaphragm up. Ribs down, diaphragm up. Step 2, the volume of the thoracic cavity and including lungs decreases, which increases the pressure inside the lungs. Step 3, atmospheric pressure is lesser than the pressure in the lungs, so automatically the air from the lungs pushed out. So this way, step-wise, you are supposed to answer it. Hope you got me. And then under normal condition, what is the rate of breathing per minute? It's actually 20 to 25. Okay, normal 17 to 20, 20 to 25. Various books are having various answers. Anyway, it is coming like that only. But our book says about 17 to 20 until 25. It goes in general because it's an average. Everyone may not be breathing, especially when you look into kids. Small newborn babies, their breathing rate is faster than an adult. And then why does the rate of breathing increase by 20-25 times during vigorous? Means when you are doing a vigorous exercise, the breathing rate doubles. Just very simple, because the requirement of oxygen is very high, so the body automatically adjusts so that large amount of oxygen is pulled into the lungs. So now let us get to the next question, guys. Explain the process by which inhalation occurs during breathing in human beings. That's what just now we explained, right? 3 steps. That's what some questions are repeated. Keep that in mind. Repeated question may give you large number of chances to score. Look, a good student who is very good at studying, what he does now, he will identify which are the continuously repeated questions and then answer those questions at first, so that your mark bundle will be getting ready. Let's go 15th question. What are stomata and lenticels? What is their role in respiration? Okay, you know the answer for this question, but before, my question for 1 minute. Okay, one word answer. You all know the answers always goes one word. Get ready. Keep your fingers on the keyboard. My question is, where do we find lenticels? Go. Let me see who are the first three. Where do we find lenticels? Some people read lenticels. It's not lenticels, it's lenticels. Okay. CL is lenticels. Okay, go. Let us see who is the winner. Where do we find lenticels? Off top. It's the wrong answer. But exact place I need. Samreen. Okay, there goes the no, it's not the exact answer. Only all are saying stem. Yes, I agree, but where exactly on a stem? So this question, I think people don't know the answer. Below the leaves, what? Below the leaf is this one, stomata, dear. No, that is stomata. The question is lenticels, right? My question is lenticels. Okay, so the answer is John Jason. The answer is on the bark of the stem. Bark. Please note down. Such questions should not trouble you. Lenticels are generally found on the bark. Okay. On the woody part of the stem, on the bark. Woody part is what? Wooden part is inside. Now the bark is the outer cover of the woody part. So your answer should be specifically, because the answer key will say the bark. Okay, the woody part of the stem covered with bark. Bark will have so many cuts, and that cuts openings of the bark is called lenticels. Okay, so answer keys word should be written, otherwise you will not get marks for this. Now, what is the role in respiration? Do they respire for the whole plant? Lenticels. One lenticel is there. Does it respire for the complete plant? Does it transport the oxygen? No. Their requirement is very local, right? From whatever enters through that bark into the wood, they will utilize and finish. That's it. Okay. So it won't be taking too much of to the cells. Only local requirements, nothing more. Okay. Now 16th question. Okay. Differentiate between tracheoles and bronchioles. Just look at that. Let me take a tissue paper. Sorry, again fell. This climate is really troubling with us. Okay, so differentiate between tracheoles and bronchioles. So tracheoles and bronchioles. Tracheoles are the minute tubes in insects, right, for respiration, right? Trachea and tracheoles and air sacs. So bronchus, bronchioles, and air sacs. For a human, we can see what bronchioles and bronchus, right? Bronchus divide two called bronchioles. Our case is trachea is only one, then bronchus, then bronchioles. But tracheoles are the smallest one in insects. Okay, some of them are like not directly from the textbook, right? But sometimes such questions are also there. What are the different salivary glands present in man? Mention their main function. We are not learning about that. It is an old question, I think. There are what parotid glands. There are submaxial, sublingual, like that. So many glands are there. But anyway, that is not required for us right now. Uh, okay. How does gaseous exchange take place in amoeba? Just by one word, you can give the answer. Write the one word and take your merit. Go. The word, only one word required for that answer. Everybody knows that. Come on. Yes, Aftab, correct. Yes. Amreen Malik. Okay, that can also be taken as an answer. Okay, Farzana, correct. So this correct. Yes. Amreen Malik. Okay, that can also be taken as an answer. Okay, Farzana, correct. So this answer goes to Aftab, Amreen, and Farzana. Farzana, welcome to the club. Where were you? Okay, I was just waiting for. Okay, answer is diffusion. Through the surface is also correct, but the process exact word is what? Amreen, diffusion. Okay, now the surface is also correct, but the process exact word is what? Amreen, diffusion. Okay, now. Question number 19. How does the gases exchange take place in fish? How does gas exchange take place in fish? So, in this question, how does gases exchange takes place in fish? You all will write very simply 1 mark answer. It's through the gills. It's correct. But then you have to say the process. Water enters through the gills. Okay. No, dear, you are not bad at bio. Okay, Farzana, you are very good at. So don't make yourself feel like you're bad at. Always you have that feeling. Correct it, right? I'm telling you openly in front of the complete world. I'm telling you. Okay, you are good at that also. So let us go. The steps has to be explained in three steps. In this for this question, in fish, number one, water enters through the gills. Number two, exchange of gas occurs between the water and the gills, and number three, the remaining gas is thrown out. Okay. Yeah, correct, like that only. Okay, let us get to what describes structure of chloroplast with a diagram. That was a class 9 type question, right? In class 9 you had the diagram of chloroplast. Now anyway, then comes a distinguish between intracellular and extracellular digestion. Intracellular means inside the cells, in between the cells, right? Extracellular means outside the cells. So digestion, which is inside the body, okay, like organisms, like how we digest, okay, human digestion, etc., comes under intracellular, whereas extracellular is outside the body. Okay, so outside the body, I feel like it's very less organisms you must have heard. For example, starfish is an example. It puts the system outside, digest it, and then another one example is housefly. They digest, they spit into the food and then digest and then absorb the proboscis and absorb it through their proboscis to the body. So it's extra cellular. Saprophytes, yeah, correct. Extracellular, correct. So question number 22. With a schematic diagram, explain the overall process of respiration. See, look at that HOTS question. Schematic diagram. What do you mean by schematic diagram? What do you mean by schematic diagram? We don't know, right? That's a problem. See, biological questions from biology always have a question word in it, which is dangerous. Okay, Don't worry, 11:30 exactly we will stop it. Till that, be with me, okay? So I cannot take more time from you. Exactly 1 hour, it will be stopped. So till that, you have golden chance for scoring maximum merits. Come on, let's go. Schematic diagram means a diagram with boxes. One box and then arrow the next box, arrow the next box, like that. Okay, it's like a flow chart. Okay, explain the overall process of respiration. So respiration, oral process, how do we write it? Air enters through the nostrils, then nostrils. First box will be nostrils. Air enters in the arrow. Then to the to the pharynx, then larynx, trachea. I mean larynx, and then bronchus, bronchioles, air sacs. Not over. From air sacs to blood, then from blood it is to the tissue. From tissue it is exchanged and taken back till coming back to blood and returning back. All this complete cycle, okay, should be mentioned there. Now I like to give more merits for you. Difference between left lung and right lung of humans. One lung, okay, left or right, is smaller in size. Which is that smaller lung? Come on, left or right? Only one answer. Top fast. Which is smaller in size, left or right? Okay, Sarah, Arshad, Noel, and Farzana. Correct answer. Sarah, Noel, and Farzana. Left lung is smaller because there is a notch for adjusting, accommodating heart there. Okay, so just because of that, Sarah, Noel, and Farzana, please, not your merits. MashaAllah, some people are seriously, sincerely taking part, whereas so many people are not making use of the time. This is a time where, in such times you can ask your questions, doubt clearing questions also. I will be explaining that. And now let us go for what that is a very simple answer we got for this one between left and right lung. Where does digestion begin in humans? Where does digestion begin in humans? Answer is in the mouth, right? Answer is in the mouth. What is the end product of digestion? End product digestion is the digested food material and digested food material. Digested ones are absorbed, indigested ones are removed. Where is the digestive juice produced? Digestive juice is produced in stomach as well as intestine. Gastric juice is the name for stomach, right? Okay. So I think it's a time to go to question number 25. What are villi? Where are they present? What is the function? Okay, your question is only one. Which one, Where are the villi present? Come on, give me the answer. Where are the villi present? Let us see who is taking the merit. Where are the villi present? Yalla, this is, yes, Aftab, Sarah, and Noel. Now Sarah and Aftab is leading, right? Only what happened to your net is slow. I think so. Aftab, Sarah, and Noel collected this merits, mashallah. That is a small intestine. That is the answer for that question. Okay, so what are villi? The finger-like projections of the cells in the small intestine, which generally increase the surface area of absorption. Where are the present small intestine? What is their function? Increase the surface area of absorption. What is the blood? What is blood pressure? How is it measured? Given difference between systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. So here, how is it measured? What is blood pressure, right? What is blood pressure? I understand. Yeah, that's why it is slowed me. I understand. What is blood pressure? Actually, what is blood pressure? The other day, you remember in the class, somebody told me when you get angry, when you're getting shouting, when you're throwing bad words at a person, that's called blood pressure. That is what you hear from around. Actually, the blood pressure is the pressure exerted by the blood to the wall of the artery. Okay, somebody, I didn't send that there is a merit for that. Anyway, I appreciate for those people who are answering it, even though I'm not giving any merit. That's a wonderful. Keep it up. Okay, Nehani, send that there is a merit for that. Anyway, I appreciate for those people who are answering it, even though I'm not giving any merit. That's a wonderful. Keep it up. Okay, Nehani, it is pressure exerted on the artery. Correct. Okay, only Sarashar. Correct. Okay, but let me throw the merits for the question. You already must have typed the answer also. The question is the device for measuring blood pressure. Go. Okay, first answer goes to okay. I understood, Imsal. You answered it already to click one text, right? Okay. So answer goes to Imsal, Noel. Okay, and Sarah, Arsha. This time, Noel, Noel, you are really coming up. That's wonderful. Insal, Noel, and Sarah Arshad. Okay. Swigmo manometer. So many people are answering me. Great job, guys. You all are really wonderful. No way to say that you are lagging. You are really doing a great job. So, Insal, Sarah, and Noel will be taking that merit. Now, it is our time, 29 in 2-3 minutes. Just this session, then we'll stop it. What is the need of special tissue for organs for transport of substance in plants and animals? What is the need of special tissues or organs for transport of substance in plants and animals? In plants, special tissue or organs are not required for transport of substance. It's not there, not required. Why? Wait. Previous question. Give one difference between systolic and diastolic. Systolic is at high pressure, 120 millimeter of mercury, and diastolic is at low pressure, it's 80 millimeter of mercury. Right? We forgot to tell that. Now, plant doesn't need any special tissue for transportation because they don't transport basically. Right? They transport food and water only, not special tissue transport. Organs for transport of substances. Okay, substances and water only, not special tissue transport organs for transport of substances. Okay, substances means for water and, okay, we have to be careful about to see the cheat. Substances means water, and for water and food we have salmon phloem, right? And in animals, for water and food and all, circulatory system is, and especially for oxygen, it is hemoglobin pigment. But there's such pigment in what plant? That's what I mean. Okay, so as the question, and food and all, circulatory system is, and especially for oxygen, it is hemoglobin pigment. But there is no such pigment in what plant? That's what I mean. Okay? I notice that means we have to. In plants, for oxygen, there is no such what special tissues. All right, let us go for question number. Look, only 3 questions. With that, we'll wind up. At the end, you have to text me how many minutes you scored total. Okay, let me see who is the winner in this day's session. Okay, differentiate between lymphatic capillaries and blood capillaries. So lymph capillaries are formed by lymph. They are between the tissues, and they drain the extra lymph or the extracellular fluid into it, and then take it back to the blood. They join with the vein, right, and left thoracic vein or something like that. And then blood capillaries are the capillaries which are not starting from a particular part, but rather a continuation of artery to vein. Artery to vein is connected like this with a special structure called the capillaries, as you all know that. And we drew the diagram also. Okay, draw a sieve tube and label the various parts, name the element. Okay, that is not required for us. You can cancel that question. Distinguish between photosynthesis and respiration. That's a very clever question, right? Photosynthesis means using carbon dioxide, reduction of carbon dioxide to make to make glucose in the presence of chlorophyll, then oxygen, water, etc. is sunlight and water, right? And photosynthesis, what photosynthesis opposite is respiration. So making glucose is called photosynthesis. Breaking glucose into carbon dioxide and water is called respiration, isn't it? So guys, we have completed that page, and sorry, now we have to go to the day when you come. We have to revise which one, NCERT questions, and that is previous year's questions, long answer type. Okay, 5-mark questions, which is from page number 123. Page number 123 will be what we are going to discuss the coming day, and that will be from here. Okay, always the question paper is already given to you before itself. It's already posted in the group. Download it, work out, get the answers. So in such sessions, you can easily catch up. And I think next Thursday or next Saturday also we will get into the same session. My students from India also joined, I think, but I am not seeing them texting to me. Anyway, let us wind up today's session. It was a great time spending with you. But let me know how many merits you have scored. Okay, can you text me, guys? In this session, how many merits you have scored? I think Unni is the winner. Go ahead. Let me see. We need to update it here itself. Otherwise, Aftab. Okay, Aftab got 2. Very good, Aftab. Keep it up. Amrin Malik 2. Insal 3. Great. Sarah 5. Jarin 2. Samreen 4. Wonderful job, guys. Wonderful job. Unni, I think his net is down. That's why he's not answering right now. Unni, most of the questions he covered, right? Navneet 3. Great job, Navneet. Saqib 2. Okay, Saqib. Wonderful. Great job. Right now in this group, I can see what 12 to 15. I'm not sure how Unni is crying. You didn't write it, Unni. Unni 12 to 15. Everyone wonderful. Give a great hand to Unni. Okay. Maybe around. Okay, we'll check it at the evening. Don't worry. When you come at the evening, I'll just mark it. And this is what our live stream every Saturday we will have it exactly at 10:30 to 11:30 near to exact. Atsa, okay, one. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Atsa, wonderful. No, Atsa, you scored 2 or 3, I think, not 1. I called your name 2-3 times. Okay, go back to the live stream and revise and see it again. Okay, so that time you can see whether I called your name again for merits or not. Only also can do the same, so that you will find out exactly where all I told about your merits. Okay, Neha 2 minutes. Okay, great job. All those who took part, wonderful job. Love you all, guys. You are great. And next week the live will be on the chapter control and coordination. Okay, and then next week after that we'll go for a chapter in chemistry and a chapter in physics also, one by one. See, this might help you. This hours we are not meeting each other, but I'm sure this might help you to add more as well as to revise the topics. And these 12th were asking me regarding something. So look, guys, coming in between a day or Friday or something like that, I will arrange a special session for how to face board exam with confidence, and how to prepare your studies, how to do your studies in a well prepared, organized ways. I think that topic is very much required for the new generation, isn't it? What do you feel like? Apart from our own subject topics, such topics, general topics are also required. I feel they were asking me. Some of them were really, really down, like they are unable to catch up. So it is common for 12th seats and 10th seats. So today 12th didn't join me just because it's a topic for 10th. Yeah. So that such topics anyway. Evening discussion. I'll tell you such topics we'll add in Fridays. YouTube lives morning time, and Saturday will be specifically for the topics of the subject. Okay, so, and that's all for today's live. Thanks a lot for joining with me. You all are really wonderful. Love you all. Take care. Bye bye. Are you sure? Bye all. Bye all. Work hard. Get very good marks for exam. Bye bye. Bye Kasturi. Bye Sarah. Bye Zara. Bye Samreen. Bye Unni. Bye Aftab. Bye Saqib. Naufal. Bye bye Hanis. Bye Anis. Bye Janu. Bye Kasturi. Bye Neha. Take care. Still people are there. Bye bye. I would like to end the stream right now. Still, people are waiting there. It's so lovely to see them. Anyway, let me end the stream. Bye. Take care.